Guys, welcome to Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here today. I'm just adjusting chat a little bit. Okay. Hi Pam. Hope you are well. I am well. Hope you are well too. Thank you for being here. Hi Kathleen. Thank you very much for being here. Bea won't be here today. She's in hospital and hopefully she'll be home tomorrow. All things going well for her, and hope Isolina is doing well also. Thinking of you guys or anyone else that's not well at the moment. Okay, so it's Spooktober, so here we go with another horror. If you don't like horror, sorry about that, but we cater for everything from animals to zombies on this channel. So I'm doing Mythogoria Night Terrors, and I did this one off stream, which I love. I'm really happy with it. So that's the intro page done with Prismas, and the only thing I used was all my nubbies. Some of there are, you know, got a bit of length in them, but yep, that's the only thing I used for this whole entire page. So it was kind of a limited colour palette, I suppose you could say, but there's quite a few colours in there. Mix them up a bit, get some new colours out of that. So anyway, wow, awesome. Thank you, Pam. Yeah, I love it, actually. I have to admit, I'm really happy with it. So it's rather cool. And I'm working on this one at the moment, and I'm using FW ink and Holcroft ink, which I'm going to use today. Way to get hand cramps. I don't have a real problem with it, as you'll see in the page I do today. Oh, I love it too. Thank you, Kathleen. So anyway, I'm working on that one with FW inks. There is metallic and also pearlescent, not that you can tell a real lot. But anyway, I'm working on that one. Should have had it done. Circumstances changed and I didn't get it done. So I'm doing this one. I love this one with the eyeballs. That was pretty cool and a bit like Alice in Wonderland. Hey Sherry, thank you for being here today. Alright, so the other thing I did, oh, hang on. Oh, I'm on the floor. Alright, now I did this one and Sherry did hers as well, which turned out really cool. I want to do that page. Did you see my ring girl? Yep, looks good, Sherry. I'm keen to see you do more with the inks. I'm on the fence. Should I buy or not? They are good, but anyway, I'll work with them today, so I'll talk about that. It came out so good. Anyway, so I got that one done, and yes, my book is falling apart too. Not impressed, I have to say. Don't think my other ones are falling apart like this, but yeah, I wish Alan Robert would get some better binding or something. So anyway, so that one's done. So both pages in that are done, and it can go away. It looks good too. Thanks, Sherry. Alright, so that book can go away. Back on the shelf. Right, okay, let's get into it. Got my palette, brushes, water. Now, let's start off with the tree first, I think. Some browns, some gold, some copper. It's all, maybe a bit of black as well. Alright, sorry guys, give these a bit of a shake. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're doing some colouring. Oh, and my Wintergorn should be here between tomorrow and Wednesday, but I think it should be here tomorrow. It's ripping it apart. How is your shoulder now, Heather? It's really good. It's a little bit stiff to stretch my arm like right out. I've got to take it a little bit easy. It's just a bit stiff, but it's getting a lot better. It's 99% better. I know I've said that for a couple of weeks, but I can hang washing on the line a little bit better now. Still just don't want to, push it, but yeah, I know. And bursitis can take up to 6 months to get better, and as well, May, June, July, August, September, end of September, it started getting good. Sorry guys, I've got a few bottles to shake up here. Excuse me. And I can use my left hand a little bit, but I'm going to use my right. So I've got a few colours. Oh God, gives you a bit of a workout. All right, so I have Holcroft India Ink Metallic Copper, and I've got two Liquitex here that I use. So I've got Holcroft India Ink Copper. This one's Liquitex acrylic ink, and that's copper as well. I think, yep, that's copper as well. So 2 copper. Holcroft India Ink Black. FW Ink in Brown. Holcroft India Ink in Rich Gold, and my other Liquitex, which is gold, iridescent bright gold, and that's going to be for the tree, because I did, goodness me, it's stuck in there already. Right, I did this tree in the ink house with those colours, and as you can see, I love it. It looks cool. So it's got some shine and colour in it. So that's what I'm going to do with this tree here. And as for this one, while we're at it, I started this one and did part 1 on stream, but I didn't get to the flowers. I did the fence and most of the bike. But I said I'd wait to do part 2, but I don't think anyone really cares. I might as well finish it off stream. So I might do that one, get that one out the way as well, off stream. I'm not sure. Otherwise it's just sitting there. I'm starting to get a few whips, and I don't really want to. I don't like too many whips. Alrighty. And with the ink, it's good to work with. You can blend colours, you can do all sorts of things. You can add a little bit of water if you want to water it down a little bit. But just put a little bit out at a time, because it dries quick. And it goes a fair way too, a couple of drops at a time, because it dries quick. But yeah, half the time, I mean, I'll put 3 or 4 drops in that, which is a fair bit. It probably dry out in the palette by the time I'm finished with it. and I end up having to find somewhere else to use up the rest of it. So I am putting a few drops out more than what I normally would. Like I said, it goes a fair way. Have that metal copper one and the silver in that also. What kind of brushes best to use? I just use normal everyday paint brushes. Because the ink dries, just give your brush a wash. Try and remember which copper's which that I use. Where'd that go? Oh, rusty. Yeah, they're very similar. Might be just slightly darker, but they are the Holcroft India ink and the Liquitex are very, very similar. And these might be similar as well. So then, if that's the case, no, that's lighter. So there's a fair bit of tree, so I'll do some tree on stream and I'll probably do the rest off stream so you don't have to see all that. Now I'll just wet my brush first. Like I said, just give it a wash every now and again because it will dry on the brush. Get over. Not that it doesn't go through either. Hang on. Right, so that's the skeleton that's in. That's all ink, and that's the back of it. So slightly crinkly, but it does not go through. So that's another good thing about using them. I wish my book had sit a bit more flat. Alrighty, so you can mix them up. You can use all sorts of colours. There's also a lot of they call it strands of gunk blood from the eyes and everything as well in the trees, not just the trees here. Now this one's a little bit transparent. And I'm just going to mix and match up the colours. So sometimes you might find you need a couple of coats. See that copper, the two coppers, one's a bit more reddy coloured than the other one. Brown. And when you mix the FW ink brown in with the copper, it's a beautiful colour. So don't be afraid to mix and match them up a bit. And because it's shiny, it's hard, I get the reflection off the light as well. Maybe I'll do a border on this, I don't know. I don't like going over the lines and I usually take my time, but because I'm on stream, I'm always conscious of the time. Whoops, oh, it doesn't matter, that's... So I'll do the one behind a bit darker. Like I said, it does dry quick. So just your normal paint brushes are just fine. Like I said, you might find, depending on how thick you put it on, you might find you need another coat. We'll let it dry, go over with another colour. I'm just mixing the matching browns and coppers and golds all together. Oh, shut up, Jinxie. Funny how I start streaming and the whole neighbourhood starts barking. Colours are just beautiful. And I'll just put a little bit of Holcroft black in there. Darken it up a bit and up here as well. Who is it? Pam or Keenan said it. Yeah, buy or not. Yeah, buy them. Watercolour, in my opinion. I don't know what you're talking about, Sherry, but prefer watercolour or what? Well, we're not using watercolour, we're using ink. Do pencils go over them, or does that ruin the metallic effect? Yes, Sherry seems to be answering, have all the answers. You can go over the top with pencil a little bit. We'll have a go later. I tend not to I mean, I am going to do it a bit more, mix up the medias a bit more, but putting down one medium and then going over with another one is kind of double using your supplies as well. I'm using ink at the moment, and then if I went over it all with pencil, I don't see the point in using the ink, just wasting ink. But I do love to mix up my medium. Just it depends what you're doing as well, what sort of effect you would like. So when that dries, you can go over and give it another coat. It's a bit much on that. So I'm going to make sure I paint the tree and not all the goo and a bit like War of the Worlds, which was on the other night. Just red gunk everywhere. Oh, see, lucky I saw that because that's a hand just there. Make sure I go around. That's a nice dark, rich colour. I've got a couple of nice reds there too, for all the gunk. Try not to go over the border. tree as well. Make that one a bit lighter. Hi Dee, thank you for being here. Hey Lulu, thank you for being here. Yeah, I know Sherry, that's alright. I like the colours I used for the intro page for the sky, so I'm going to do those colours with this. And I'm only using the tip of my brush, don't need too much ink on it. But that's already, so that's dry already. Alright, you got gunk and you got tree everywhere. I might paint the border black. I'm not sure what I'll do yet. It's a bit much. It's just the reflection from the light makes it hard. The light is hard. Where else? So I did only put a few drops of ink. And as you can see, it goes a fair way. Once I use that, instead of wasting it, Yeah, there is a fair bit there now that I look at it. Because as you know, in Australia, the bloody price of stuff is not cheap and everything's going up. So I don't, although these bottles will last me a long time, I don't fancy having to replace. Can't you, Wes? Replace them in a hurry. But just with the coppers and golds and the bit of black here, I'm getting quite a few different, colours. Okay, glad we're cool. Yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, it's all good. And yeah, you can answer questions, go for it. And personal opinions and all that sort of stuff is appreciated. Some people prefer one thing to another or different, techniques, or and you don't know unless you say, well, I prefer or I use this or whatever the case may be, and it's like, oh, I didn't think of that. That's how you get new ideas. But no, someone come and hold this page down for me. So I've used a bit of the black and the brown FW ink, and that gets a nice dark, another like brown colour as well, good for shading. Wesley, climb my couch. Because he's up along the top, sort of playing around a little bit. Yeah, I'm watching you. I've got a couple of claw marks on my wall where he's been up along the back of the couch playing, chasing his tail, mucking around. And I've got a couple of little Freddy Krueger marks on the wall. What's today? 15th. He'll be 3 on the 23rd. It's like the colours. That's getting low now, so it's starting to dry out. Doesn't dry out and get crusty. Yeah, I know. Watching on cellophane, cell phone today. Okay, be there soon. Laugh out loud. We'll put something on it, Heather. Yeah, I know, the couch. Yeah. He's got his well, yeah. I try not to cover it, just so it's just something else I don't have to take outside and shake for dust. And it's because I had a blanket on my couch when I was in Scarsdale, and it's just another thing to do. And although it's less dusty in this house than it was there, being on the farm, it's nice to be able to see the couch. Seeing it's a nice couch, not a new couch. Since I moved here, it's a new couch. I remember when you first got him, tiny little kitten. I know, he was cute, wasn't he? I remember that too, Pam. Cannot believe it was 3 years ago. I know. When you guys are still sticking with me, God love yous. You're a glutton for punishment. No, your hands are hurting you, Sherry. Yeah. I mean, this thumb here, if I do this for a bit, if I need scones, this one here, like, if you're holding like a dinner plate when you're washing and you hold the top and you're washing, that sort of movement, my thumb will seize up and, you know, I get a bit like arthritis in my hands from the work that I've done over the years, all the cleaning and picking veggies and catching big, huge, fat cabbages and, you know, all this other stuff. You know, and we get older and, you know, wear and tear and all the rest of it. But I am so glad that I don't have trouble colouring. See, that's dried. That copper's good because it's sort of can pass a little bit for like blood. I did put a bit too much out. The sky will be boring to watch probably. It is what it is. But the colours that I use are really cool. Really ominous, spooky looking sky. Trust me. If the ink's dry, they dry, so be it. So I'll be using the ink and prismas for this. See, a bit of mixed media. I keep going for that gold and it's right. And then of course I'm running out of the brown and I need more brown. And I'm trying to use the ink up. And I had some greens left over. What was I doing? Didn't use green on that. Oh yes I did, for the planet. And I didn't put out too much. But I ended up and then I used up the green and I needed more. So I ended up doing the trees in the background and a bit of the frog with what was left over. Because like I said, I ran out, so then I needed more on here. So I've got a few whips in on the go at the moment. Just going to find the page again. Oh, find it later. These inks will dry out. Whatever's left. So I'm putting a bit of ink down here on the goo. And we'll try out pencils. Although I was going to do the goo with ink as well, because I've got nice bright red ink there. Hey, Bob Brown. I don't even squeeze the pipette, whatever you want to call it, on the nipple on it. I just dab it and it comes off. That's all I need. Absolutely flash on does. Sorry, my hands are hurting. For a good story, it's the weather in part. Yep, I do, and not just with my hands, but my eyes are messed up too. Oh, we're in the same boat there, Sherry. God, I tell you what, the weather really affects me with my neck and hip. Yeah, and you get that aching, you know, it's like it's gonna rain. Yeah, I'm colouring and my eyes go blurry and I have to blink and it's like probably a bit of dry eye as well, from staring when you're colouring and concentrating and the things we do for colouring. Don't worry, Sherry. This is a cool picture. It is a cool picture. I'm working, guys, so I'll miss chat. Sorry. Oh, Lulu, God love you. You managed to get in here even when you're working. I know. Don't get caught. Still watching and listening. Yeah, no problems, Lulu. Don't work too hard. So Bee's in hospital. Hopefully she'll be home tomorrow. So I told her we'd send hugs from chat. Oh my God, I put out way too much ink. Oh, well, not really. If I just do the tree, I've got enough, but I wasn't going to bore you all with the tree. But it looks like you're going to be stuck with the tree. Otherwise, I just let the ink dry out and waste it. See that gold, and then you put the brown over the top is nice. It's a good colour. I love the eyeballs, they're really cool. Actually, I probably should have left those two little holes because they're more out on the sky. No goss, haven't seen anyone, haven't done anything, been anywhere. If you live in Australia, thank God that referendum crap's over with, sort of. I I haven't seen it before. And I watched The Proposal with Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. Oh, it's a good, really good chick flick. Really good. And then of course they had to interrupt it for the stupid results of the referendum, which we knew was no anyway. And I had to listen to that crap, and it's like I was getting pretty. Yeah, I hate politics. It's like, shut up and put the movie back on. Getting paid off with them. Just rambling on about crap we already know. And I'll go on about it for days now. They're kind of bright trees, I suppose, for a dark forest, like a spooky forest. I'm looking for small areas. And my brush is starting to dry out a bit again. So if you find that the bristles are not flowing and not cooperating, just give it a wash. See, they're starting to fray and not cooperate, keep nice clean lines. So it's due for a wash. Back. Is she having a radiation treatment? Yeah, she's had it, and if it's low enough tomorrow, she'll get to come home. Looking good, Heather. Thank you, Sherry. Well, I have to go make dinner, and I keep having issues with my phone. Take care, everyone. Thank you for being here, Dee. Enjoy your dinner, darling. Me too. They all tell lies. Get what they want anyway. Yeah, and do what they want. Yeah, that's right. And majority of Australia said no, and it's like, oh, we're not giving up. We're gonna, still try and find some other way. And it's like, did you not listen to the people of Australia? We said no. Yeah, I'm gonna end up wasting this ink, I think. I'm so conscious. I watched me paint a tree for 2 hours. But these are drying out anyway. I put too much in. That's a good colour too, just using those. So you get all sorts of colours out of it. So yeah, Pam, go buy them. God help ya. Being in Sydney. Really the copper and the black left. Tidy up brushes. But I like those colours there. The copper and the black together is good. Dark. Do it a bit more brown. Alright. I'll waste the rest of it. Doesn't matter. Oh goodness mate, let me think. No, I bought the Holcroft inks were at Riot Art and Craft, and then he was getting low on stock during COVID, and I said, "Are you shutting down?" He said, "No," and the mongrel did. It was 50% off everything. I should have known, and he did. He shut down. I would have got a couple more things. Some more, yeah. Anyway, so wasn't impressed. So that was the Holcroft India inks. They were like 50% off. So Riot Art and Craft is mainly, I think, online now for shopping, and unfortunately, because it's nice to go in the store and look at what you're buying. And the FW inks I bought at Radmac, which is a I think they've got a few stores. I don't think it's just in Bairnsdale. So that was a long time ago. Not in Bairnsdale, in Ballarat. And I bought the FW inks at Radmac, which is Office Choice. Yeah, Radmac is Office Choice. Not Office Works, Office Choice. Anyway, but they do, like, you get them other place. You can get them online as well. These were 50% off. I can't remember how much I paid for them. That's why I got as much as I could. And these little buggers here, the first was like a little tray of 6. And depending, like the pearlescents are a bit more expensive than what the normal ones are, but they're $11.99, $15.99 when I bought them, something like that. So yeah, and that was a few years ago. So shop around, girl. Make sure you shop around. I'm looking at the tree because I want to. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Now I've got those up there. let that dry out. It doesn't matter. Paint brushes. Need to make some room, guys. Sorry. So what else has been happening? Brown. Right. Yeah, then I've made some room. Find the page that I lost. Cool, love new supplies. Yeah, no, the inks are good. You know, and you mix up your colours and just use a little bit at a time. But yeah, so that's the tree so far. And there's a heap to go. But what I'm going to do is, instead of boring you all, because I'm very conscious of that during streams, I can do the rest of the tree offline, and I'll start on the sky, and then I can do that off stream as well. And I'm going to use my nubbies again. I don't see the point in going and using my my other pencils when I've got all these colours here. And so, you know, like, I did put those two yellows, I put new ones in with my set. And you know, there's still a heap to use. The orange, the blue, you know, the green, there's still a fair bit on them. So I did that first page, the intro page, for anyone who's just joined. And that should be dry. So that's dry already. No, it's dry. It dries very quick. So all I use for those who've just joined is my nubbies that are in that little container with all that. So you can get, you know, there's a lot of colour in that for just those pencils. Me too. I've been babysitting 3 grandkids. Their mum had hysterectomy. Oh yeah, that's right. And she's doing okay. Thank you, Sherry. So all I used was, you know, the pencils out of this container on this. And I forgot where I was going. And I've still got those pencils. Oh, where was I going? I'm trying to, yeah. Anyway, so I used those pencils, the nubbies and that for this, and got that done. And I like the colour of the sky, so I'm going to do this colour of the sky here with the colours. And I had my page before and I lost it. There's one I prepared earlier. Here we go. So for the sky, up around the border and down in here in the really creepy coloured sky, I really like. So, and I've got those pencils to use. So that's what I'm doing. Now for the stormy nights creepy sky, I used grey green light 289, 10% cool grey 1059, sap green light 120, celadon green 1020, moss green 1097, and black 935 in the Prisma. So that's the pencils that I've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the extra one I've got? Oh, cream 914. So they're the colours that I'm going to use for the sky. And I thought that'll look really cool. And like I said before, I can, instead of boring you all, I can get the tree done, the rest of the tree done off stream. It's the trouble, I'll get off stream and it's like, I really want to colour the rest of it. I'll do this, do the tree off stream, and I'm going to do, make sure that's clean. I can't wait till my Wilder Gone comes tomorrow. I was going to wait till next week. That's awesome. I love it. Thank you, Lulu. So I'm going to do cream just down around down here and then build it up and get it really dark and creepy up the top. And I'll do it properly off stream. I'm sure you don't want to see me do sky as well for the next God knows how long. So I'm just going to roughly put some cream in here and fill it in later. But I just want to see how far up I want to go with it. Not too far. It's sort of like a bit on the horizon. That is a tiny pencil. Yeah, but I can still get more out of it. So I'm not going to go and use my good one. I want to try and use these up as much as possible because I do have nubbies in here. But I want to use the rest of these. I want to use them up. So that's why I used them on the intro page. And it was, you know, it was kind of a challenge as well, just using those colours. Was tempted to get a few more greys out and that, and it's like, no, I can, with the blacks and greys and greens and colours that are there, I can manage. And so I hold my pencil when it gets really short, hold it like that, and luckily my hands don't cramp up. I don't have that problem, luckily. And hopefully I never do, because with all the colouring that we do, and you know, there are plenty of people who have problems with their hands and can't hold a pencil like this and cramp and all the rest of it. You know, we've got a lot of books to colour. And you can get out your pencil extenders, and I have several there, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm lazy. Now, I can use... What did I use? I used this purple a fair bit too. I didn't use it last time on the front page, but I'm going to use it here just for a base. And this one had a, you know, a bit of length in it too, so I used it a fair bit on the intro page. So, and the black as well had a bit on it. The main reason I put like a few of these, you can still see the writing on it, is because the writing and that is disappeared. So when I'm streaming and I'm using pencils like this, it's like, yep, but I don't know what it is. So I've got my good long ones for streaming. But I like the colours that I use, so I wrote them down. That's why I know what they are. So this one's grey, green, light. And the black one, well, it's, you know, I use that heaps. Black. And this one is Moss Green 1097. No. Forget about the purple. Just she's up in the corner here. To get into the fine detail, just turn it constantly, making sure that I get that sharp edge. Shut up, dog. So nothing's been happening here that I know of. I don't know, I haven't seen anyone, I haven't been anywhere. A little bit of 10%. It's a cool grey, French grey. I don't know, I'll put my book away now. A bit of moss green. So I'm just doing up in the corner here. But the black and the moss green together are excellent for creepy skies. There's a tiny pencil off that mine get tossed at that length. Oh no, keep all your nubbies. My hands would hurt too bad. I do too. How do you sharpen them when that little... yeah, you can use a craft knife. When they get that small, I've been just using this one. And then if it gets super, super small, I use my teeth. And I've got a couple of small nubbies here, like, you know, and that's when they get like that, I use my teeth. Turn the pencil with my teeth. But there are people that have got nubbies smaller than that. I don't know how they get them, you know, craft knife. It's about the only way to get to them is to do it like that. My village had a high tea yesterday. I couldn't go. Photos on Facebook look like a good spread. Oh, damn. Especially when they're paying for it. They get tossed in my house. Yeah, no. I don't know. I might have maybe tossed one or two at the start. Don't know. And I didn't even know they were called nubbies at the start when I started, you know, watching people stream and stuff. I didn't know they were called nubbies. But, oh no, I reckon it's cool to keep them all. And then you look back and you realise how many, you know, you've used. And they're cute. See if you can challenge yourself how small you can get. There's a little one. There are, you know, like Cherry said, use a craft knife and you could still get more out of that. Putting it in a pencil extender would be fun. Using it, you know, I would still use the tips of my fingers and still get a bit out of that. And they're cute. How cute. Alright. Enough. So I've got a bit of grey in the house because then you'll get the effect of what I'm doing. I want to go down too low, like it's sort of, you know, a bit of a horizon and then it gets darker as it goes up as well. So it's really creepy. And then I'll get off stream and go, oh, I want to keep colouring. I want to do that. But I've got those other ones to do. So I'm using black. Sometimes I use like the black a bit darker, heavy. And then other times you can use it light. And you can add a little bit of... You also left the book open. Put a little bit of this green in here. So this is Celadon green. You go back over with the black if you want. Different shades, you know, get grey, a dark grey with the black. Or you can go really heavy and get the real dark black colour. Just vary them up a bit just with these pencils that you've got here. Or that I've got here. But I'm going heavy with the black up here. And that's why I use the purple underneath. just for a base coat instead of going in hard and fast. So yeah, maybe I will get that purple back. Yeah, it's got to be like the undertone colour in it. I just play around and vary them up a bit. See that black and the purple, and then using the moss green. That's cool, actually. I like that. I like that. Just a little bit of purple, the moss green. Alright, purple. So I'll sharpen, I can still use my Prisma at the moment. Oh God, Sherry. You can have that movie on your own. See, I just hold them like that with the tips of my fingers. And like I said, luckily, I don't suffer with my right hand, it's my left. And I'm right-handed, so it's just as well. Now I can use a bit of celadon green there. Might just go over the purple lightly with the black, just lightly, so you still see the purple come through. And if you don't want to add more colour, you can always get your blender pencil or burnisher or whatever and do it that way. If you want to fade it out a bit, use a bit of grey. So I've got black up there and I've come down. That's why I prefer to work my way, because I've got the green cup getting lighter and then I've got this dark black here. Back to the purple. So I'm doing a similar effect as to what I've done, like the house glue, like there, just a bit of gloomy eeriness around the house. Back in the day, I know, nudity and other sorts of stuff. And it was still scary as heck. A little bit of celadon green, I think. So now I've used the black and then the celadon green over the top. Gives it a really dark grey. So it could be a cloud. The sap green light gives another good grey as well. So you get some really cool colours just with these 6, 7 pencils. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 7 there. And I've added the purple in. Alright, now that's the house there. Oh, it's a tree. Alright. %. Is it cool grade, I say? I don't know. You'd have to go back and look. The shuttle book. Or Celadon green. I'm going to sharpen that one as well. Moss green. Bit of Celadon green. Bit of moss green. So I'll swap my pencils a lot. That's nothing new. Um, There we go. I don't know. I haven't got any gloss. I'm going to turn that around because it would be easier. So I'll start to bring that down. But it's easier for me personally if I work my way into it. What's going on there? Right. So all up along the top here will be pretty much blacks and purples. I'll probably add a bit of... No, I'll take that back because I probably will add a bit more colour into it. But dark up the top. So this is when I'm colouring, and all of a sudden my eyes, and I'll just, it's probably dry eyes, but they start to go a bit blurry and I'm trying to focus, so I really should get them checked. But I just nervous about getting them checked as well. But I'm not doing, you don't do your eyes any good, straining. Coffee's going cold. With you in a sec, guys. Getting these small nooks and crannies. Sharpen the pencil again. So I used the purple, so I'm actually not sure. 996. They're all Prismas. 996 in the purple. I I'll be guessing. Could be dark grape. I'll be a good girl. And I'll have a look. With black grape. 996 is black grape. There we go. Do you wear reading glasses? Will you have time to do an eyeball? Yeah, I can do an eyeball. I wear these, been wearing them for years. They're just from the cheapy shop, I think. But over the years, since I started wearing glasses, I have gone from like 1s, 2s, 2+, 3, and I think these are 3+. So that says that, yeah, they have deteriorated. Alright, hang on. There. And I shall do an eyeball for pen. And what colours will I use? It's a pink. So I'm still trying to use these pencils. So I look at the colours and it's like, oh, that one, and that one, and that one. That might do for now. I might do... Which one will I do? Thought I might do them different colours. Blues, greens, brown. Yeah, different colour eyeballs. I won't do them all the same. Should I do all the eyeballs the same colour, like the iris? Or should I do them different? I think I might do them different. Which one will I do? Different. been wearing glasses since I was 5. Thank you, Mark. Different. Excuse me. Bad cough. Smoker's cough. It is what it is. Got another one. Yeah. Oh, shut up. I don't know why they let their dogs. Okay. I will start off with... People are going to hate me. Because I'm using the small ones. Pig. 927 is light peach. Might as well leave it open. Right. Do this one blue, do that one blue. I might do that one blue. Light peach. Oh, my ears are burning again. They've been doing that a little bit lately. It's like, get a life. Get away. Alright, light peach. Now I did sharpen that and it's got a bit of a barb on it. Now this one is... might be non-photo blue 919. Where the hell are you? Yep, non-photo blue is 919. And I'm going to add a bit of slate grey. Crimson Lake, I think, is 925. Yep, Crimson Lake is 925. Actually, oh wait, I'll use that one in a minute. 1091. It's like, yeah, your other pencils. Like, no, I want to use these ones. 1091. Where are you? 1091 is green ochre. Someone talking about me, yeah. Oh, he's been. Hello, Christina. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Somebody's talking about you. Back to the white peach. One oh seven two. Oh, French grey. 1072 French grey. 50%. Oh, you get to know your pencils when you use them. Let's face it, a lot of us have got a lot of pencils to remember. If you just had one set, it wouldn't be so hard. I'm going to use the 10%. 5.9, goodness me. Cool grey 10%, 1059. Yeah, a bit of light peach in. Also black for a sec. This is where it needs to be sharp. Remember to put them back in there. Now, Crimson Lake 925. I also want, this is dark brown, I think, no number. But any dark brown, sepia, dark brown, doesn't matter. It looks like he's really popping out of that tree. Now, light peach. Blend that Crimson Lake in a bit. This one is 1094. Sandbar brown. A little bit of cream. 140 might not be, might be eggshell. Eggshell 140. Needs a bit of a sharpen. Hi Danielle, thank you for being here, darling. Someone's one of our episode. I'm enjoying intense pencils. I'm thinking of getting watercolour pencils also try out. Yeah, why not? They're all fun. I've been using watercolours watercolour pencils a bit lately, and yeah, why not? They're good to use. They're fun. So all our art supplies are fun. This is when I just build up a bit of the colour. Could have blood dripping down out of his eyeball if you wanted. Just thinking about the other part of his eye. I'll use a bit of crimson lay. $1091, which is I can't remember now. 1099 green ochre. It's still not black enough for me, so I'm just going to use my felt pen. And a bit of poppy. I think that's down low enough. It's black. Switch it off. Sometimes you do it, yes. Leave it alone. Yeah, I'd rather it went up the side a bit. That's a little bit better. Now, bit of slate grey. Sharpen it. Love the eye already. Yeah, I haven't zoomed in though. I'll zoom in. And then you'll go, oh no, now it looks crap. Where are we? There we go. But the tree's pretty. So it depends what angle, you know, you get different. And see the sky, when I bring that sky down all dark up along the top and bring that stormy looking creepy sky over the top, and then I've got that sort of creamy horizon. And then all the blood coming out of all the goo, and yeah, she looked pretty bloody wonderful. Well said, Pam. I'm just putting a few extra You don't want his eyeball to be a healthy white colour. Not to look sick. White. Now, I've done that. I need this super sharp. If I can find the opening. That'll do you. Eyeball number one. Wow, Heather, that is cool. Thank you, Sherry. Think I might colour this page. It's creepy cool. I thought it was a cool one because it's got, you know, like Alice in Wonderland sort of thing. And now I need another. I'll put them in there for more eyeballs. Okay. Not even 11 yet. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, that's my background pencils. Okay, I need to zoom out a bit. No, wrong way. Tilt. Pan. Zoom. What's that one? It's Celadon green. I want to work my way back up here. So a light layer of black grape. Having that black, really dark black ominous sky gives it the effect. And really creepy and bringing that colour down. Oh, my ears burning. Get lost. So black grey, a light layer, another light layer of black. Dark up there. And then ease out. And I can use, I'll try some Celadon green, which gives it a bit of a grey colour. Get that in. And even going over like the black grey and then using the sap green light gives it a nice, that, not, sort of like, not a sunset, but it gives that purpley colour that you get in skies every now and again. Rain fading out. Can't think what it... But yeah, the purple in the sky when a storm's coming, or... See, just with these 7 pencils, I'm getting so many different shades. And that's really cool, actually, too. Back over with the black and darken that up a bit. But it's gone from really dark, oh sugar, it's gone from really dark black, and then it's just gradually fading out into lighter colours. But it looks really cool. It looks creepy. I love the eye already. Bloody went all my leg, and it's cool. I think I might cover this page. It's creepy cool. I was thinking of making her Alice. Well, she does look like Alice. But you know, there is the movie, The Creepy Alice in Wonderland, not the normal. I can't think what it is, but there is a creepy Alice. And it's not the only colouring book. There's someone else did a colouring book with a creepy Alice as well. You're right there, Wesley. But yeah, she does look like Alice. It might be in Grim Tales as well. There's another one that I was thinking of. There's someone else I'm thinking of. Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Someone, I can't remember who it is. I haven't got it. But there is a book with creepy Alice. I need to bring the books too far away. Oops. Yeah, that way. Bring it down. There we go. Sorry about the battle. But I was flipping through and it's like, which one will I do? Which one will I stream? I thought, yeah, nah. I mean, there's a couple. I thought about the skeleton one and I had ideas for that. But then when I saw this one, I thought, no, I really like the eyeballs. And I thought the sky that I did in the intro page would be really cool on this image. So that's what I'm doing. I'll be able to get a fair bit of this done off stream too. I've done one eyeball, so I can do the rest of the eyeballs off stream. I can do the background off stream. Won't leave me much, will it? The house. I don't think you want to see me do all the tree. I've got all the gunk to do. I'll get to do that on stream. All the tent. Yeah, I should know better than that. And then I couldn't think. Tendons and ligaments and all that stuff. I've been calling it gunk and that all the streams. I was like, I can't think what you call it. Ligaments. Tendons. Now that's really cool as well. So I like shade of purple, and I'll make sure that that is sky there. Just gotta make sure that doesn't lead anywhere. Right. A light shade of black grape. This black grape 996. Black. If you put a bit of pressure on, not too much. I'll do it black heavy at the top. And then fade it out. And then go over, oh, it's probably better because I did do it darker there. Go over with the celadon green. No, I did it heavier. Now I can just see the tinge of green in there, and it's a really cool colour. Black, stormy, creepy. That's what we want. You probably won't even see that. You can just barely see that tinge of green, but off screen, in real life, you can see it, and it looks really cool. So I'm going to bring that back down. So black, pretty heavy. Doesn't seem to work as it goes more grey if you use the black lightly. So I'm using the black pretty heavy. And then I'll lighten off a bit here. And bring that green, moss green over as well. Now, moss green. And then the celadon. And to blend it all in, the greys, the greens, the blues, greys, black. It's got a bit of a glow of a moon. So that looks like. It's got a bit of a glow about it. Hey, I am going to bug out of here. Have a great one, friends. Thank you very much for being here, Sherry. Love the eyeball, Heather. Thank you. Have a good week, Sherry. It's been 2 hours now. Now, if that's not the effect of a creepy forest, I mean, it's looking pretty black on stream, but on the screen, but yeah, it's pretty creepy looking. Just gonna figure out what's what. So I've got the skeleton to finish. I've got that flower with the bicycle to finish. I've got Wintergorn coming tomorrow. I've got these ones to work on before next stream. There'll be enough to do next stream. So if anyone doesn't like horror, and this is Spooktober, Halloween, they're not going to like this month very much. Looks weekend. Thank you, Lulu. Yeah. But just these 7 pencils. So the black and the celadon green gives you a really stormy grey, black looking sky. It's those two colours together on their own are really good. I don't know why this looks real black. I'm going to make sure I bring down the darkness enough because that's just a horizon. I don't want that going up too much. So I've got to blend that bit of a horizon there in with the rest of it. So that's sort of glowy over the hill and the rest of it is just really dark and ominous and creepy and spooky. And so I've got to make sure I get the right amount there to give the right effect. Alright, 1109. Love how you use the pencils together to make effects you want. I am not good at this. Actually, I'm not that good at much. Okay, following someone, but on my own. Oh, Pam. I'm not good at this. Actually, I'm not that good at much. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Don't put yourself down. Okay, following someone, but on my own. You can get there. And just with these 7 pencils and the different effects that you can get out of it, if you like creepy stuff, pick a page somewhere and try it out. And follow along. If you've got this page, follow along. So I've got the cream in there. Yeah, this one's cream. And I want it light, not the eggshell or anything, but cream, light. And I'm going to make sure. Yeah, 914 is cream. Whereas the eggshell is a more pinkier kind of colour. And I make sure it's cream. So the difference, yeah, you can see the difference. The cream is really light, whereas the eggshell is more, you know, on the peachy side of things, and I don't want that colour. Not for this. Pam, sometimes I struggle to think of colours. When I first looked at this one, it's like, oh, what do I want? And I thought, and I can't remember, it was blues and black, and I thought, no. And I thought, I know, purples and blacks, and they look cool, and I'll have a bit of blood dripping off the synth. And I mean, that's planet Earth, that's obvious. There's Australia, you know, South America, like, you know, like, or your Brazil, whatever, all your countries there. America, South America, Australia, New Guinea. Anyway, but it's obvious that it's our planet. So, and then I thought, look really cool, like use, see it's got the, what's the name, the FW inks and that I use for the sand. And I just come up with, yeah, I just get a picture in my head of the colours that I think would look cool, good. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Lulu. I don't know if you were here earlier, Lulu. Hang on. Wake up, mouse. Zoom out. All right, so I did the intro page to this book, and I just used my nubby container. Some of them aren't quite nubbies yet, but yeah, I want to use them up before I start using all, you know, my longer pencils. And I thought, I've got plenty of use out of some of these first. So what's the point of starting on my good pencils? And then I got all this. So I limited my palette to this container doing this page. So that was that. Oh, I love it. I mostly start by using somebody else's page, and then I eventually get into my own groove. That's exactly right. But never can I get started on my own. No, but it gives you inspiration, and then you get your own ideas, and away you go. Yeah, that page is brilliant. Thank you, Lulu. I'm really happy with it, the way it turned out. And I like the Grim Reaper as well. He's turning out pretty cool, and I think this one will be alright too. I hope so. If you don't like it, oh well. Can't please everybody, as they say. So, celadon green. I'll go. I'll let you guys go. Oh, bladder's calling. See, I'm bringing those colours down around the house, so it's got a bit of a creepy glow around it. But I've also got to bring that down. What are you? Where are you? What was that you've got, Wesley? Sounded like a pencil dropping. Oh, maybe he didn't take off with one. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll have to. It sounded like he took off with a pencil. It's going to look wicked, Heather. Well, I hope so. But I want a creepy glow around the house. And then that darkness has got to come down across to here. So the black up here fading out into the creepy looking stormy sky. I don't want to come too light too quick. So the creepiness around the house, and then it's going to come down there, and I've got to bring the dark down and then fade out into the horizon. So I'm only telling you guys that that's my idea of what I want to do and how I want it to look, and also the way I'm going about it, because the dark up here, if I come light down here too quick, it won't give that really ominous, closed in, dark, stormy, creepy feel about it. It'll be too light. So I've got to make sure I bring that down enough. I hope that makes sense. Alright, now I've got all these pencils. I've got those there, I've got those there, I've got those there, and I'll make sure a certain pussycat doesn't run away with them while I go to the loo and whatever. So that's my idea. So I'll finish the tree off stream. I'll finish the sky off stream. And then I can do her, the grass, and all the tendons and ligaments and sinew and all that sort of stuff. And I'll probably do some of the eyeballs, maybe a couple more off stream as well, just so it doesn't drag out too much. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Alright guys, love you and leave you. Take care of yourselves. My bladder is screaming. Until next time. Oh, and my Wintergorn should be here tomorrow. And I wanted to wait and do it live stream and open it up on stream, but I can't wait a week. It's going to kill me. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see it finished. See you next time. Look forward to it. Thank you very much. I'll probably stream it. I'll open it on stream and whatever. But Wintergorn is very well packaged, and I can't wait to get it. And no, I won't. I won't do it live because that's going to kill me. I can't wait a week. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you, guys. Take care of yourselves. Till next time.